This could be the summer, not a summer, the summer. Think about that for a second. This could be the summer where you finally stop lying to yourself at midnight saying, okay, tomorrow I'm going to change. The person you were last summer, they didn't get it done. The summer before that, same story. And if you walk into this summer with that same energy, same routine, that same I'll start Monday mentality, I promise you, you will hit September feeling exactly the way you're feeling right now. Empty, like you let another one slip through your fingers. The biggest change you need this time is a clear, solid plan. No more loose goals like, I'm gonna get fit. It's a good sentiment, but let's be honest, that isn't getting you anywhere. A real goal sounds like, I'm going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. every day, regardless of how I'm feeling. The world could literally be on fire, and you would still be in that gym at 10 a.m. That's the kind of commitment we need. You have to turn your dreams into deadlines, because here's the uncomfortable truth. A goal without a deadline is nothing more than a useless daydream. Think about every subject you have in school. Every single one has a due date, and somehow, no matter the circumstances, you manage to get them done, even when you don't want to. Not because you love the assignment, but because there's an actual clock ticking. Use that same pressure on yourself this summer, on purpose. You have to be your own teacher. I know this is easier said than done because, let's be honest for a second, our generation is absolutely fried. We have grown up with the fastest, easiest, most instant dopamine delivery system in human history, and it's all right in our pockets. You get bored for literally 3 seconds, and your thumb is already on TikTok. And the algorithm, it'll know you better than you know yourself. It knows exactly what to feed you to keep you glued for another hour while your summer evaporates without you even knowing. And I'm not here to say delete everything and go live in the woods. That's not realistic, but I am going to ask you something. When is the last time you were bored? Like genuinely, uncomfortably, nothing to do bored. Because boredom is actually where creativity lives. It's where ideas come from. It's where you figure out what you actually want, not what an algorithm decided you should want. This summer, give yourself a little boredom. Sit with it. It feels weird at first, but trust me, something good comes out the other side. Okay, this next part is the one I actually need you to listen to. Not just hear, listen. Results take time. That's the brutal, annoying, absolutely unavoidable truth. You are not going to work out for 2 weeks and look like an athlete. You aren't going to read for 3 days and become a genius. And you're more certainly not going to start a YouTube channel and blow up in a month. And the moment you expect these fast results and they don't come, that's when you're going to quit. That's the exact moment your summer gets wasted. So here's what I want you to do instead. I want you to start falling in love with the process, not the results, the process. Fall in love with waking up and doing the work when you don't feel like it. Fall in love with being that person in the room who shows up consistently, quietly, every day. Fall in love with getting just 1% better, not 100% overnight. Put your head down, do the work, and I promise, one day, probably when you're not even looking for it, you'll look into the mirror and realize that the reflection staring back at you is no longer the person you once were. Rather, it's a completely different person entirely. Despite all the advice I've given, there's one thing you guys have to remember. You become who you spend your time with. Your friend group is spending summer on the couch watching Netflix till 3 a.m. and waking up at noon every day. That's what you're going to do too. It's not weakness, it's just how humans work. We mirror the people around us. So take a look at your circle really quickly and ask yourself, are these people building something this summer? Are they working towards anything? Do they make you want to be better? Or do they make it easy to stay the same? Now, obviously, I'm not saying cut off all these people dramatically. You're not in a movie, but it is about being intentional about where you spend your energy. Find one person, just one, who has goals, who's training to something, building something, learning something. Spend more time around them. Watch what happens to your own motivation. Trust me, energy is contagious, both the good and the bad, and you want to make sure you're catching the right kind. Summer is roughly 90 days. 90. That sounds like a lot, but to be honest, it really isn't. Imagine you use just 2 hours out of each of those 90 days on something that actually matters to you. That's 180 hours. 180 hours of skill building, working out, creating, learning, practicing, whatever it is you actually care about. 180 hours. You could get seriously good at almost anything with that kind of time, like learning a new language, writing a new album, building a business, or, and follow me here, You could spend those same 180 hours doing nothing, scrolling, sleeping, floating through summer in autopilot, and arrive in September with exactly the same skills, the same body, and the same opportunities you have right now. No type of character growth. The hours are going to pass either way. The only question is, what do you want to do with them? I want to leave you with this. And this is the part that I think changes everything. Stop thinking about what you want to do this summer and start thinking about who you actually want to be.